Well, everyone, we have some really good news for iPhone 7 Plus owners, and it's looking like from all of the rumors that we've been getting, just like the iPhone 7, we are actually going to be getting iOS 16 on this specific iPhone if everything goes right. Now, this is some awesome news because this is a 2016 flagship, and when you look at this iPhone now, I'll definitely tell you it's not perfect. It has a lot of different issues within it, but personally, I think this is a really cool step that Apple is doing because if they drop the iPhone 6s and 6s Plus, the base, the lowest end iPhones that have, the base end power that these developers have to kind of tune to for the next software, hopefully Apple goes ahead and actually acknowledges that. And because they've been kind of lugging around the iPhone 6s series, although I love that series a lot too, I think by them dropping support for those devices and by having the, 7 Plus and the 7 as those base models, this will actually lead developers into actually giving us hopefully more powerful features within our devices. So why is this the case? Well, the base iPhones that Apple had to go and kind of situate for were those 2GB of RAM options and that A9 chip. The A9 chip was very powerful in my opinion at that time, but the A10 Fusion chip within the 7 series was actually much more powerful. When you still hold an iPhone 7 and you mess around with it, those things are still very powerful in my opinion. And when you look at the iPad Pro 10.5 inch, the second generation, I believe that came out, that, iPad is still very, powerful in my opinion, and it can even handle a ProMotion 120Hz display, and it's still a very speedy, fast performing iPad, and I love that iPad a lot. And that also has that Apple A10 Fusion chip inside of it too. So with something like the iPhone 7 Plus, this thing will have 3GB of RAM on top of the A10 Fusion. So the reason why I look at the A10 chip inside of it, I'm actually really, kind of impressed with this specific device even nowadays. And I do think that by, having this specific iPhone still supported with software and for it being, I guess, that lowest end model, this will actually free up some, developer resources in my opinion for those developers to go ahead and actually look at the iPhone 7 Plus and, kind of tune their software for this specific device. And I think that's something really important that these developers could actually end up doing. So the reason the 7 Plus getting support is actually really important is because they can actually go ahead and tune the latest generation of software, iOS 16, to actually handle more power. They can go ahead and give us split screen multitasking if they wanted us to have it, because we'll basically be able to go through and actually, utilize it on our devices. So I think this is really awesome news. Hopefully Apple actually ends up, kind of utilizing all those resources, because if iOS 16 ends up being a very small update, and if it actually ends up bringing basically nothing to the table, it's going to be very just annoying in my opinion. Now, I'm honestly going to be very disappointed if that ends up being the case. So I'd love to hear your opinion on this. So let me know in the comment section below. Hit the like button, that'll mean so much, but definitely hit that subscribe button. More importantly than everything else, I love every single one of you guys. Hopefully I'll catch you guys in the next video. Peace out till then.